Hello everyone, my name is Lisa Ferguson. I'm a marketing specialist out of Buffalo, New York. I'd like to take a minute to welcome you all today to the webinar, which is hosted by Juvlon.com. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about SMS and email marketing and how the two of them can work together to help your small business. So let's jump right in and talk a little bit about some definitions. For starters, let's define what SMS marketing is. In very basic terms, SMS marketing is the use of text messages to reach your target audience. And when you're thinking about the importance of SMS marketing, one statistic should stick in your mind. That statistic is that 90% of text messages are read within 4 to 6 minutes of delivery. Now think about that for a second. If you can reach your customers that quickly by just sending them a text message, how great that could be, what kind of impact that could have on your small business. And if you think about it, everybody has a smartphone in their hands, right? Everybody seems very addicted to their technology these days. So SMS marketing is a very viable option for small businesses. When we talk about email marketing, again, very simple definition here. It's the use of email to reach your target audience. Email remains one of the top forms of communication. So essentially when you are combining these two efforts, SMS marketing and email marketing, you're increasing your reach, which means you're going to be increasing your revenue. So let's talk a little bit about why SMS and email marketing really are the perfect combination when it comes to marketing options for your small business. Essentially, first and foremost, it is a smartphone world out there, right? Both email and text messages are checked on smartphones, and no one leaves home without their smartphone these days. Both SMS marketing and email marketing are forms of two-way communication. This is a great option for your business. It's not just a one-way flow. You're not just giving information to your customers and hoping that they respond. If those customers want to respond to you, if they want to engage with your company, with your brand, they can do so. And that's one of the great perks about SMS and email marketing is that those customers can respond to you. SMS and email marketing can support one another. Really, if you think about it, the two really are digital sisters, if you will. One complements the other. For example, if you are hosting an upcoming webinar, what you could do is send out an email about that upcoming webinar, ask people to RSVP, tell them a little bit about what you're going to be talking about. You can do those things all via email, but the complement to that could be sending text messages to remind people the day of the event to remember to sign on to that particular webinar. So you can see how these two marketing methods really do complement each other. As we continue to talk about the perks of combining SMS and email marketing, another great perk is that you're diversifying your marketing strategy when you combine the two of these. You're not just focusing on one particular marketing strategy. It's not just email that you're relying on. It's not just text messages that you're relying on. It's two different forms of marketing. And anytime you can do that, anytime you can increase your diversity, you're going to be increasing your marketing reach. Essentially, you're doubling up on efforts when you combine these two, right? If a customer misses an email or maybe chooses to ignore that email, you might be able to catch them via text message instead. So you've got more than one avenue to reach your customers. You're also embracing the future of marketing when you're combining these two. When you combine SMS and email marketing, you really are focusing on how to reach customers in the future. It's not hype, it's not a fad. Text messages and emails are not going away. So when you combine the two, you really are talking about the best way to reach your increasingly digital audience. One of the best tips that we can give you is to make a plan to combine text messages and email marketing. And this is really true for any marketing strategy that you want to implement. You need a plan in place if you want to get the results. So essentially, you should start by asking yourself, what's the goal? What is it that we want to accomplish when we're sending out our emails and our text messages? And once you have a goal, you can take it one step further. You can ask yourself, okay, what information can we put in an email and what information can we put in a text message that meets that goal? Keeping in mind, of course, that some information is better shared in email and some information is better shared in a text. At that point, you're going to want to go one step further yet again. You're going to want to break out a calendar and schedule emails and schedule text messages. Because keep in mind, they need to work together. You might need to send the email prior to sending the text. So by breaking out that calendar and scheduling things, you'll have a complete plan in place for success. Also, when it comes to sending out those text messages, you have to remember to keep it short. Of course, we always advise customers to keep emails short. No one wants to read a novel in an email, but if emails are short, text messages are even shorter. We're talking about a sentence here. You only have 160 characters to get your message across and to include a call to action. We're talking about a call to action. They differ in text messages than they do in an email, right? In an email, you can have several calls to action. You might encourage people to RSVP for an event or take a look at your social media sites or visit your website. When it comes to text messages, you only have room for one call to action. Another tip when it comes to combining these two marketing powers is to test frequency. Just like you would test the frequency of your email marketing campaigns, you need to do the same when it comes to text messaging, and it's really for the same reasons. Essentially, you want to find a frequency that works for your customers. If you send too many emails, your customers tend to get email fatigue. They stop paying attention to your emails. They might not open them as much. And the same really can happen for text messaging. You send too many text messages, they might start to become a bother for your customers, and that's not the area you want to be in. So you really need to work on testing the frequency and figuring out what frequency works for your small business and your customers. Another tip I like to pass on is to encourage small business owners to use in-store signage to let your customers and clients know, hey, we're sending out text message alerts. If it's something you're interested in, this is something new that we're trying out, and here's how you can sign up for a text message alert. So make sure you give them the information to do such right there on the sign. Let's take a look now at some actual real-life examples and see how small businesses are combining text messages and email marketing to promote their business. In this particular example, we're talking about a big sale. A lot of retailers, a lot of different businesses have a big sale at some point during the year or a big promotion. In this particular example, Kohl's, which is a retailer out here, is promoting a 4th of July sale. So they use both email marketing and text messages to promote this particular sale. Now, when it comes to email, a few weeks in advance of the sale, they sent out some emails to talk a little bit about the details, kind of build that hype, if you will, and let customers know what they can expect. But as the sale gets closer, they can start to send text messages to get people to actually come into the doors, right? So then they send the text messages out maybe on the day of the sale, the day before the sale, and maybe even include an added discount for the customers to come in as well. You'll notice the text message example over to the right here also includes a link where people can go back to the website to shop online if they can't come into the store, which is a great idea. Here's another example for you to take a look at. It's actually kind of a clever one. It's a great way to cross-promote both email and text message marketing. You can send a text message to your customers asking them to join your email list, and you can send an email to your customers asking them to join your text message list. It's a great way to cross-promote and really add names to both sides. You can see in our example over here to the right, this particular client sent out a text message to its customers asking them to join their email list, and if they did, they got a little incentive. It's a great way to really grow both sides of your marketing campaign. Another example that you can take a look at is this new product or service promotion. Let's say your business is about to unveil a new product or you're about to offer a new service to your customers. It's a great time to use both text message and email marketing to reach them. In the example we've got over here from a restaurant named Chipotle, as soon as a new product came back out in connection with a holiday, they let their customers know about it via text message. You'll notice that text message over there to the right. You'll also notice that that text message has a link so that people can go to the website and learn a little bit more about this particular product that's going to be rolled out. So here you can use text messages to let people know as soon as that new product or service is available, and you can use email prior to that, maybe a week or two beforehand, to really get people excited about that particular product that's going to be coming out. So you can use email before and text messages as soon as that product is going to be out for people to get their hands on. Here's a few other examples you can learn from. Let's say your small business is going to be hosting an event. Maybe it's a customer appreciation sale or a webinar. Whatever that particular event may be, you can use both email and text messages to get the word out. So when it comes to email, you would use that particular mode of communication to invite your guests. You're going to tell them all the particulars, the date, the time, the location. You're even going to encourage them to RSVP via email. Now on the flip side of that, you're going to use text messages to remind guests that the event is coming up. As that event draws near, this is when you're going to break out your text messages. You can send your guests a text the day before the event just to let them know that it's happening. You might send a text the day of the event that includes a link with directions to give them some more helpful information. So you can see how when you're hosting an event, both email and text messaging can work together. They can also work together when you're sending out newsletters. Now, a lot of small businesses rely on their newsletters as a great point of communication between the business and customers. You should still continue to do that, send out those newsletters on a regular basis. But you might consider also sending a text message after you've sent that newsletter out via email that contains a link to just one of the articles that's in your newsletter. That article could, then be on your blog. You put the link right in your text message so that you get more traffic to your blog or to your website. You can also use email and text message when it comes to contests. Let's say you're hosting a contest on social media or you're doing a giveaway in your store, or whatever it might be. You can tell your customers about the particular contest via email. And this is where you're going to include all of the rules and any kind of lengthy text that you need to include with this particular contest. And you're going to encourage people to sign up via email as well. On the flip side, again, though, you're going to use text messaging as a follow-up method of communication. You're going to let people know, hey, this particular contest is going on. Here's how you can sign up, and give them the information that they need to do such. Again, email marketing and text messaging working together. Hopefully you're going to walk away from this webinar today armed with a bunch of information that can help your small business integrate both text messages and email marketing. One of the greatest assets you have when it comes to both of those marketing platforms is Juvlon. You should really go over to their website and take a look at some of the features that they offer both in email marketing and SMS. I wanted to take just a second, though, to go over a few of the SMS features that they offer because they really are cutting edge. So let's take a look at just a few of them. For starters, you can personalize a text message with a customer's name. That's a great feature. Everybody wants that personal touch. When they take a look at their phone and see their name on it, it's a really nice feature for you to be able to access. You can also access automatic link shortening. When we're talking about sending out that text message, you know that you don't have a lot of space. You don't want to waste it with a really long URL. And with Juvlon's features, you have an automatic link shortening feature, so it shrinks that URL right down so it doesn't waste space. In addition, you will be able to schedule when your messages go out, and you have some access to some great reports so that you can track your success. And that's all stuff that you can find on their website at juvlon.com.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa. That definitely was really very useful and informative information that you have just shared. Friends, I'm just quickly going to go over the Juvlon demo to help us understand how exactly Juvlon integrates email and SMS marketing together. For this, I'm going to quickly show you a quick demo of what we actually had showcased and presented during one of the event in Pune. This was the product conclave where organized by NASSCOM, and during this we tried to demonstrate email marketing and automation where we showcased SMS and email marketing integration. For this, what we did is we created a landing page of the event and the schedule or sessions that were conducted that day. The visitors, they just have to fill in their information, select the events that they want to attend, and press submit. I've just taken a screenshot of the form that I have filled in. Over here you can see that I have filled in my information, and I've selected 3 sessions. One is opening keynote, growth hacking, and top 5 product showcase. Now once I press submit, what I get is this welcome email. Now you can see in this welcome email, it's a very personalized welcome email that I have received, where I can see these sessions that I have selected. I might have selected these 3 sessions. Other people, those who visited the booth, might have selected some other sessions. They received the email with the sessions that they have selected. Along with this, when I received this welcome email, at the same time I received the welcome SMS also. On the left hand side you can see the welcome SMS that I have received with a URL. Now this is the personalized URL, what we call it as. Once I click on this URL, I am taken to a landing page which you can see on the right hand side on your mobile itself, which shows the 3 sessions that I have selected. Now this is the perfect combination of email and SMS marketing. I receive an email, at the same time I receive the SMS, and this SMS is also a very good example to showcase what we call it as personalized SMS. It's not only having names in your SMS means personalization. It's about getting the information that is relevant only for you. So this is the kind of landing page that gets created for each and every one. Along with this, what we did is, just before every event, every session, a few minutes before the session began, we have sent out a reminder also. Juvlon sent out a reminder. So on the left hand side you can see the SMSs about the sessions that are about to start. At the same time there's a email that I receive at the same time. So over here I've just taken a screenshot of one email reminder that shows that the session is about to begin, and some details about the SMS. Again, a very personalized email. And on the similar lines, the same kind of a landing page gets created. So this is the kind of email and SMS marketing flow that we have at Juvlon. It's a completely integrated system, as Lisa has mentioned. I'll run through the features again. Just before that, I will just take you quickly through what exactly I had showcased earlier. So this is the landing page. I submit my details along with the sessions that I have selected. Post that, I receive a welcome email. Along with that, at the same time, I receive the SMS also. On the click of the link in the SMS, I'm taken to the landing page which shows me the sessions that I have selected. Just in case if I miss the email, SMS is always there to help me recollect what exactly sessions I have to attend. I receive the reminders not only in the SMSs but also in the email. So these are the SMS along with the personalized message landing pages where we showcase the details about the speakers. Here's the email that I have taken the screenshot of. So friends, this is the email and SMS automation by Juvlon. I'll quickly run through the features. So as Lisa has mentioned about few features, here are some in details, like we always say that if you use Juvlon email and SMS marketing together, it will help you enrich your data. So in case in your email subscription list, people have submitted all the details but the mobile numbers are missing, you can always run an email campaign requesting them or suggesting them to fill in their mobile numbers so that they can receive the SMS. Emails is something which we keep receiving and can be checked at leisure. SMS is something which is read immediately. So it's always a very good tactic or good practice to have the mobile numbers of your subscribers handy with you, and you do the SMS marketing also to keep them engaged. It's like making your SMS campaigns interactive. As we have seen, we can help you, Juvlon can help you create personalized links where you can track the customer's activity. Anyone clicking on the link or tapping on the link and moving forward can be tracked. As we have said, it's an automated marketing using cross-channel triggers. You can send out birthday messages, you can send out anniversary greetings, you can send out all sorts of wishes and greetings to your audience. So you go ahead and use Juvlon for email and SMS marketing. Along with this, you can also reduce your invalid email addresses. Many a times we've seen that people move on, switch jobs, and their email addresses changes. So this will be a very good practice if you use SMS marketing to update your email addresses. This obviously, as we have seen, helps you in increasing the customer engagement also. Most of all, I like this point of one point on support for both the channels. So it's one vendor with whom you have engaged for email and SMS marketing. You don't have to run after various vendors for email and the other one for the SMS. It's only one contact point where you can have all your email and SMS marketing done together at Juvlon. And obviously report that comes out of Juvlon are really very attractive and useful. Over here you'll have all the reports related to SMS and email from one click at all. So this is all about Juvlon and email, Juvlon for email and SMS marketing. If you have any questions, please drop them at our email addresses, smitha.more@nishlife.com, or you can write to Lisa directly at lferguson@gmail.com. We'll be creating a blog out of this webinar where we'll be posting all the examples that Lisa has shared. So please keep visiting us at juvlon.com/blog and you'll see the latest blog coming up. Well, friends, with this, I'll end this session here. Thanks a lot and have a nice day.